COO, Chief Operating Officer of Pensions and Investments, and I'm pleased to welcome Claire Lincoln, Head of Sales EMEA at the World Gold Council, to join me for our interview today. Welcome, Claire. Can you tell us a bit about your role as well as World Gold Council?
Of course. Thank you very much for having me, Nikki. So my name is Claire Lincoln and I head up distribution relationships for the World Gold Council out of the EMEA region. And a large part of my role is supporting investors in their understanding of gold. So what are gold's attributes, what drives its demand, and the overall contribution and allocation to gold brings to a portfolio. The World Gold Council, we are recognised as the global authority on the gold market. We are a member-based organisation, and currently our membership is made up of more than 35 of the world's largest gold mining companies. So simply put, you can think of us as a knowledge hub on all things gold. And everything that we publish, be it data, research or commentary, is publicly available on our website, goldhub.com.
Thanks, Claire. That's very helpful context. So I'm curious, are you already returning to your office, and how are things going in London?
Yeah, it's an ongoing journey here, really. I am popping into the office 1 or 2 days a week when it's necessary. Things are starting to open up, which I'm really, really pleased about, as it's been a very long 15 months for all of us. But I'm really trying to focus on the positives that lie ahead, and looking forward to, London returning to the bright and energetic city that it's known to be.
That's very good to hear. I have to say that it feels similar in New York right now. We're returning to the office for some small group planning meetings, but right now there's not really a set schedule, and we do anticipate that there will be sort of a hybrid approach once we do actually get back to more formal times in the office.
Absolutely.
So, Claire, what are you most looking forward to at the P&I World Pension Summit in October?
I think what I'm most looking forward to is just the breadth and array of participants. This is an event that we've participated in a couple of times now, and I think it's a real credit to the types of people that you get speaking and also attending. So it's a real good opportunity for industry participants, leaders to come together and really share thoughts, expertise.
Thanks. Yeah, we're excited about the possibility of maybe even bringing people back together in person later this year, really hoping that we can manage to do that. So now we're going to dive into our one-word answer interview. We have 11 questions prepared for you, and you can only answer each of these questions with one word. We understand this might be challenging and that you may need to be creative. The good news is that you have 3 escapes, which give you the following options. 1, answer with no comment. This is in case you prefer not to answer or prefer to opt out of one question. 1, answer clarification. This is your chance to clarify your one-word answer using additional words. And 1, answer change. You can make one correction or change to an answer. Are you ready, Claire?
I'm ready.
Great. So your first question is, what is going to be the biggest theme for our sector post-COVID-19?
Inflation.
Definitely something that we're hearing a lot about right now. Second question, what do you think our sector has learned over the pandemic?
Resilience.
I think that is another common theme and certainly something that's incredibly important. Next question. What asset class are you the most optimistic about over the next decade?
Alternatives.
I think that's another common theme that we're hearing and something that may be very important for many institutional investors. So what asset class are you the least optimistic about over the next decade?
Fixed income.
Tying back to the inflation theme, I'm assuming. So what is the biggest challenge to institutional investors?
Uncertainty.
That is definitely a major challenge, and I think something that we've all learned about over the past 15 months. So I'm going to take the flip side then, and what is the biggest opportunity for institutional investors?
Diversification.
Very good to hear as well. Be interesting to see how that theme plays out. So what is the biggest challenge to pension funds?
Pivoting.
That was definitely a very common theme and word throughout 2020, and I'm certain will be so moving forward as well. So, taking the flip of that one, then also, what is the biggest opportunity for pension funds?
Transparency.
Critically important as we move into the next part of the investment theme. So, what new skill or talent did you develop over lockdown, Claire?
Hashtag kitchen workouts.
I love that. Okay, we may have to delve into that more afterwards. I appreciate you sticking to the one word answer, but I don't know that I'm familiar with that, and it certainly sounds interesting. So, sticking with the more personal theme, what did you miss most about the office or your commute during lockdown?
People.
I think we're all in alignment on that one and hoping that we can start to be together more moving forward. So, on that note, as we emerge from lockdown, what are your biggest plans for the coming 12 months?
Connecting.
That's really great to hear. I think we're all looking forward to that and hoping that we'll be able to do more of that in the second half of the year. Claire, thanks so much for joining me today. We're really excited to have you joining us for the World Pension Summit this year, and we look forward to seeing you in October.
Thank you, Nikki. Always a pleasure.
Thank you. Take care and stay safe.